Hey, Matcha. What's the tea? Jeffree Star comes for Larray, Tony and Ondreaz Lopez allegations are in question again, and Addison Rae gets personal with Hailey Bieber. On May 28th, Larray encouraged his fans to send him questions which he would share on his Instagram story. Someone asked him, "Biggest fear?" And Larray responded with a photo of Jeffree Star hiding behind a curtain. The next day, on May 29th, Larray shared an alleged DM from Jeffree which said, "Can you send me your lawyer's contact information? Thanks." Larray responded, "I can't tell if this is real or a joke." Larray shared the DM on Twitter and wrote, "Let's do it, baby, I know the law." One person joked with Larray about the situation. "Okay, Larry, we all know you shit your pants when you saw that." Other people were skeptical about the DM. "Is this tweet photoshopped? I can't tell. I have no sense of what's real and what's fake anymore." Some people criticized Jeffree for his alleged behavior. "You can't sue someone for posting a pic of you on their Insta story, LMAO. This is the influencer version of, 'Can I speak to your manager?' Jeffree is already shooting his 'I was threatened online' video on YouTube. He got offended? Okay, but why now? LMAO, this is so funny." Others criticized Larray for speaking confidently about the law after recently supporting his friend James Charles. "Isn't your bestie James Charles? LMFAO, you got no place to for talk like this. How do you know the law but are BFF with a predator? I'm confused." For context, Larray and James used to be seen in a lot of videos together before James was under fire for allegations. He was even acting alongside James for Bella Poarch's music video. What do you think about the DMs? Our next story comes from the Lopez Brothers. As you may know, Tony Lopez and Ondreaz Lopez were accused of messing around with young girls. For more details about the allegations against the brothers, check out our previous videos. On May 27th, one of Lopez's alleged victims, Carla, made a sudden announcement about her situation. "Today, the Lopez brothers and I had a big talk. There was a big misunderstanding between us, and I'm glad it has been cleared up. We weren't fully transparent with them and posted things which led to many false assumptions about them online. We have nothing against the Lopez brothers. We talked through everything and agreed to move on. We are both very happy with the outcome." By us, I mean me and my sister and my cousin. Carla also shared a screenshot of her YouTube channel and said, "Posting something soon." Then Carla shared a quote which said, "Everyone is going through something you don't see." For context, Carla is the one who shared a video alleging Ondreaz had inappropriate interactions with a 14-year-old girl.
She's 14. And you are how old?
23.
Yeah. You know what can happen to you?
I do.
You can end up in jail.
The next day, on May 28th, another one of Tony Lopez's alleged victims, Selena Hernandez, spoke up. She posted to her Instagram story, "First of all, who the f is we? You're in a whole group chat with the victims of the Lopez brothers. You talk so much about them and made it seem like you were on our team. Now we all thinking you got paid with some hush money and you refuse to explain yourself and talk to us. Like, girl, this is so embarrassing and a slap to the face to me and everyone in that group chat. Like, are you forgetting everything that they did to us? We weren't fully transparent with them and posted things which led to many false assumptions about them online. Like I said, who is we? Maybe you've been spreading false assumptions for your little clout, but not us. Carla, you need to explain yourself ASAP because this is not funny. And if these are your ways into getting more clout and followers, then girl, you are sad." Selena also tweeted, "This is all her doing. We find this truly disgusting knowing the fact she knows everything we've been through. I hate clout chasers." Selena also shared an Instagram story of another alleged survivor who called out Carla. "Where's the energy when you talked about how gross they were? What the f? Explain yourself." Then Selena shared a screenshot of Carla's recent TikTok video. The screenshot shows Carla on Tony Lopez's Snapchat profile where she named him Cutie. In the caption of her video, Karla wrote, "Tony, unblock me." People spoke about the possibility of being paid off. Very happy with the money, lol. So hush money. It was all false, or, and this is the scariest one, it was all planned and done for clout. Other people still believe Ondreaz may be guilty. He literally admitted it, and it's so sad this little girl was put in this situation. What misunderstanding leads to a 24-year-old to talk to a 14-year-old in that matter? Nah, he's still guilty. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been kicked out of Hype, all his friends would not have unfollowed him, and Hannah wouldn't have dumped him. He did it. They reached a financial settlement, and now she's being paid for damage control. One person clarified that Karla only had issues with Ondreaz, so she shouldn't have been speaking for both brothers. First of all, she's talking about Ondreaz Lopez, and I don't know why she's saying both brothers. Ondreaz definitely gave the family money to be quiet. Don't forget the other brother still has allegations against him. Well, we may have some insight into this situation. Back on January 31st, Ondreaz's photographer shared a video compilation alleging Karla did everything for clout.
Billy released information about the Ondreaz Lopez situation. The accuser attempted to sexually trick her underage sister. After researching the alleged sexual claims against Ondreaz, there has been an individual who's identified herself as Karla, 19 years old, with the usernames here. Karla invited herself, her cousin, and her sister to the house by lying about her sister's age, as you can see here. In July 2020, she started off by exposing screenshots of her and Tony Lopez, Ondreaz's brother, having conversations. She posted multiple TikToks explaining that her attacks on Tony are just for fun, while pointing to the fact that this is how she makes her money, and brags about looking for her next victim's reputation to destroy. She ends this series of attacks on Tony by saying, "This is a trend, y'all. I'm over it. And deep inside, I forgive him for my own mental health." Recently, Karla released a video that has been circulating in speculation of Ondreaz online. It's not known if the man in the video is or is not Ondreaz. If you weren't suspicious of Karla yet, here's a screenshot of Karla's cousin texting Tony about Karla's entire plan to sabotage the Lopez brothers. Please note, Ondreaz is currently not being sued.
So if those screenshots are real, it seems Karla may not have had the best intentions. What do you think about the outcome of Karla's situation? Our next story comes from Addison Rae and Hailey Bieber. On May 26th, Addison Rae was a guest on Hailey Bieber's show, Who's in My Bathroom? Hailey spoke about dating in the music industry.
I know a little bit about being in a relationship in the public eye, and I've learned a lot about what I'm willing to share and what I'm not, and my privacy and my boundaries.
For context, Justin Bieber is known for having an on and off relationship with Selena Gomez since 2011, and they were viewed as a couple that would always find their way back together. But Justin also had an on and off relationship with Hailey since 2016. Then, in 2018, after a few months of dating Hailey, Justin proposed to her, causing a lot of confusion among his fans. Throughout their marriage, Hailey faced a lot of backlash from Selena Bieber shippers. Anyway, back to the story. Hailey asked Addison about her experience dating publicly while famous, and Addison brought up her ex-boyfriend, Bryce Hall.
You're coming into your own in this industry, you're newer to the industry, and you have dated quite publicly.
I never really made it a point to like share, details about anything, and I think it's kind of part of it is like just me and, Bryce, for example. So many people's eyes were on us out of nowhere. It was hard to like adjust to the thought of like people being interested in that or like seeing it and like reacting to it more than usual. People being concerned about your relationships stuff. So I think the lesson I learned from it is just keep your circle small and keep your fights private, keep intimate things private, and respect each other.
Hailey also asked Addison where she sees herself in 10 years. Addison said she hopes to have starred in more films by then. Hailey asked if Addison would be married in 10 years, and she had a shocking response.
No, I do love love. I love love. I know, I'm a hopeless romantic, so I hopefully will be married. Yeah, hopefully I'll be married like next year.
Oh my God, you know what's so funny is I made a face, but I actually was married at 21.
What do you think about Addison's hope for marriage in a year? Is it too soon? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below.